Hello friends, welcome to week 7 of the MDL Symphony Division. Today we'll be taking on Josh, coach of the Starter Supremes, and he has an unbelievably terrifying team featuring Urshifu Single Strike, Terapagos, Tera Enamorus Incarnate, Iron Boulder, and Goldango. So I do have my work cut out for me here. As you can see, I have some pretty interesting choices this week. So let's get right into it. Opponent's team is below the webcam as always. First things first, I have a Persian here, and I wanted to bring Persian because I haven't brought it yet, and I thought it would be funny. So even then, I think Persian actually has a pretty decent matchup here. It's got a pretty good speed tier into my opponent's team, only being outsped by the Iron Boulder, so I can definitely get some work done with that. And with Life Orb Technician Fake Out, I can definitely use this as a sort of revenge killer with a pretty strong priority option. I have knockoff for the Goldango as well as just general utility. Play rough so that I can outspeed and KO an Urshifu, although I will not want to take a Sucker Punch ideally, so maybe more of a predicted play if anything, but I did want to have the option to be able to threaten it, and then U-turn just for the pivot. Oh, listen to this. We have sound now. The future is now, gamers. Anyways, Noivern. This is a throat spray set because I haven't brought throat spray. I wanted to bring that at least once this season, and it's very funny. So here we go. I have speed for... it's actually a similar speed tier as Persian. It's... I think this speed is actually creeping Iron Boulder that's counter-creeping a Noivern that's creeping the Enamorus. It's something stupid. Regardless, I have Boom Burst to get the Throat Spray, and then Dual Stab plus Flamethrower. Notably, Noivern outspeeds everything on my opponent's team except the Iron Boulder again, but if my opponent is greedy or he's not running that much speed, I should be able to get the jump on it with the EV spread I have here. Then it's just power and then, you know, rest and bulk. Okie dokie, I have a pretty physically defensive one here so that I can pivot on the Urshifu. The moveset is just 4 attacks because I'm not expecting this guy to live horrendously long, but I just wanted to get chip on the Urshifu. Knockoff lets me hit Goldango and just be annoying. Drain Punch for some recovery. Poison Jab because it hits Enamorus before Tera and has other utility. And then High Horsepower as another option for the Goldango, just in case. Tyranitar here is Smooth Rock because I want to use Excadrill to clean this game, and I'm hoping I'm able to do that with a well-timed Tyranitar here. Stealth Rock, knockoff Roar Thunderwave. Thunderwave is just for that added utility of being able to slow opponents down and potentially let Noivern or Persian get a hit off as well. Roar, because if my opponent is like a Calm Mind Terapagos, or if they're Enamorus, or just something that makes my Tyranitar sad, I will be able to phase them out, and then they're not as able to threaten me. So yeah, my opponent's team has Enamorus as their fairy type, and I know I haven't shown my draft in full on this channel. I apologize for that, but I only have one Steel type, I only have one Fairy Resist, and that's Excadrill. And it's also my Terra Captain who will be terastallizing into grass. SD, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Terra Blast. Terra Blast Grass because Rotom is realistically the only thing that's going to be able to eat a hit, because I'm expecting to be able to terastallize this after the Enamorus terastallizes, and then we can go from there. So we have that. It's my form of hazard control, but again, I'm not expecting this game to go on super duper long, so I'm not really prioritizing hazards, especially because like they have Gligar as a spiker, and that's like it. Their hazards aren't really the best, so I figured this would be sufficient. And then we have Incineroar. This is my Goldango check. It comes in, it scares it, and then it clicks the U-turn button. Once again, I have Roar as my last option because I don't want setup mons to be able to take advantage of my Incineroar, so that was the idea here. I do have some Fizz Def, and I have U-turn and Blaze rather than like Parting Shot and Intimidate because I don't want to get contraried by Enamorus. I was very conscious of that when building, so hopefully that pays off, but I'm honestly not crazy hopeful about my prospects. I just think this is going to be really fun because I have 2 cats, I have my dog, I have my big lizard, I have my mole, and I have my bat. I have like a whole menagerie here, so... Okay. So my opponent does have Terra Stellar Enamorus, so they are looking for my whole ass. Contrary, I knew about this. I knew Contrary was going to be in the cards, so it's just about, am I able to preserve like Persian and T-Tar and stuff like that enough? But yeah, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Thing about this battle is that if I win, there's a good chance I'm in playoffs, and if I lose, there's a good chance I'm not. So it's very stressful for sure, but the only thing we can do is our best. So let's be the best. I'm gonna lead Persian because it's very funny. And this just gives me the most flexibility. No Iron Boulder is great to see because that means my Persian and Noivern have a lot of ability into their team. But again, it is scary because they have Terra Stellar, Terra Blast, Enamorus. So that will be hurting, and they are going for my jugular. I mean, it makes sense because my team is very, very Enamorus weak, so I'm just hoping to get under it before it's too late. The Serena is actually a bit unfortunate because I'm going to need a lot of chip on it if I want to be able to clean with my Excadrill. So hopefully I'm able to pull that off, but this was a hard matchup going in, and I just wanted to bring fun stuff. Even if I don't win, I can say that I had a really, really good season and that I played, all things considered, pretty decently, and I learned a lot. So that's really what I'm going for. But anyways, let's get right into it. They lead the Goldengo. Okay. That is a weird lead. Why is this leading? Like, I could have led Tyranitar and then you would have been very sad. I don't want to take big damage on this. I can just go Instant here. So we'll just do that. But I'm not entirely sure why this was their lead. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Terapagos is also interesting into me because I have Sand, so its ability, like, there's just no way it can very easily keep its ability up. Like, it needs to be leftovers, but then if I get rocks up, it's really annoying. I don't know. I'm just gonna go into Incineroar and then go from there, I think. There is a chance they go Urshifu, but I do have Okidogi on this build specifically for that, so it should be okay. Let's just see what they go for. And I switch out first, so either they're not Scarf or they stayed in. And I'm guessing they did, as they are not Scarf. Okay, so we double. Who does he go into? Poison Ivy. Is that the Serena? Interesting. Okay. That works for me, actually, because I could U-turn. I could also use this to get a knockoff. I kind of like just clicking knockoff here. So they U, which is fine. They wanted to get some initiative there, so that makes sense. I think getting rid of an item is really valuable in this case. That looks like the Rotom. Very good. And it's lefties. Okay. The tough thing is I don't have the best switch-ins here if they do decide to Hydro Pump, but maybe they also just won't. So yeah, they just Volt. So they kind of are trying to get me in the Matrix here, but my U-turn here is going to be pretty decisive, I think. So I took a lot of damage on this, so it's not really going to be that great of a pivot. But at the same time, that Rotom has so much chip on it that it's really good. What? Why did this come out? Huh? But also did not take a lot of damage, so that makes me think it's pretty bulky. I can just go Okidogi here. Do I just knock again? I think I just knock again, yeah. That's fine. And their boots. Okay. And the U-turn. So they're taking a lot of chip. That's really good. My Excadrill is going to be in such a good spot. And they are absolutely just pivot spamming on my whole team right now. So it's interesting. That's what they want to go for. I do want to get my Tyranitar in at some point. If they go Rotom, I may just take the liberty to do it then. Okay. This comes in. That's fine. Yeah, I can go this and then double because they're gonna go Serena anyway, unless they hard volt switch. But I think they're gonna Wisp here. So I just want this. Yep, they Wisp, which is fine. I fully expected this. Cool. And now I can just go into Excadrill. Yep, they Volt Switch. And I think I'm gonna Swords Dance in regular here. They should know I'm Tera Grass. So I don't expect them to want to stay in here. I'm thinking, like, this is the position I was hoping for, just with, you know, no... Alright. That is the Serena, but you're so chipped that it's like... Are you even able... You can't take a hit from this. I could Tera Blast here if I wanted to make a call. Because this is definitely their check to Excadrill. Let's calc. So +2 versus a Serena that's full Fizz Def. Tera Blast is 31 to 36. Yeah, they're in range. And they stayed in. Okay. But I think this should kill. I'm pretty sure. Nice! First blood. Perfect. And we have overwhelmed the defensive core already. So that is really, really good to see. That is 1 kill for our team. And now that Serena is gone, Michelangelo, that looks like a Ninja Turtle if I've ever seen one. I think I still just hit it though. Yeah, I'm still just gonna hit it. And we'll get rid of their Terra Shell. Boom, boom, boom. That does half. Wow, that would have killed. And they roar me. I am okay with this. Who comes out here? Cesar. Okay. I suppose. Honestly, not insane for me, but I think I can get rocks up. They are Aura Sphere. Okay, that's fine. I need to keep this alive for a bit longer, I think. Oh, they're safety goggles. I see. How many turns are left? I think I have 2, right? Yeah. So does Excadrill and Sand... No, Excadrill and Sand should hella outspeed Terrapagos, Terastal at +1 if they're... Or that's -1. Yes, I do. So we'll just go this. Are they double spin? Oh, they're toxic. Okay. Well, that's fine because I'm Lum. That was for Rotom Burn, but it happened to work out here. So that was pretty good. I have to Earthquake to kill here. Oh, I don't even kill. Damn. Okay. Is it T-Tar again? No, it's Noivern. Okay. Yeah, so safety goggles, that's fine. Sandstorm runs out. I kind of just want to click Boom Burst, but I have a feeling they're going to go Enam after. No, you know what? Who cares? I'm just going to send it. We're bursting here. So get this Terrapagos out. That's a kill for Noivern. But he's got a lot of chip on... And he's forced a Tera too, so it just depends on if they're Choice Scarf or not on the Enamorus. If they are Scarf, it becomes a lot harder, but they're also going to be locked into Tera Blast. Oh, but if they're Scarf, they also take Rock's Chip, and then I can do bullshit with Persian. Persian may actually be the key here. Wait, that's crazy. Persian may actually be the key to me winning this game, which I was in the back of my mind when I was prepping this team. I was like, you know, I do think a fake out Life Orb Persian could cook a little bit here. So let's see here. I'm gonna do the calc on Enamorus now because I want to have this info in my back pocket. Okay, so fake out is a 2-hit KO after rocks. So if they come in, I fake out. Of course, that depends on if they are rocks. If they do take rocks. Okay, so they go gold. I am just gonna get damage. I want as much damage on everything as possible. So they may be slowing this down so Enam can outspeed, but I do have the flamethrower. I am at +1. I don't think this kills if they have bulk, because Noivern's kind of weak, but hey, if it does, that's kind of sick nasty. Okay. Oh, good damage. And they Shadow Ball. Are they Specs? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, huge. Noivern claims 2. Perfect. And there goes Goldengo. But the biggest threat is still to come. So that's really good, though. I'm really, really happy with where Noivern is at right now. Just getting all of this progress. The Rotom is really chipped. This is Ursh for sure. Let's see if they're Scarfed, I guess, I suppose. How much do I do to in Urshifu if they're like SD? Boomburst doesn't kill. Oh wait, no, this is a neutral at +1. Okay, Draco kills. Hurricane kills, obviously. Boomburst doesn't, but it puts it in range. So I'm just gonna go for the safe play and see what they click. Yum! They SD. Okay. That is fine by my standards, brother. You can take me out here. And they sucker, which is fine. You did amazing, Noivern. You actually put in so much work. And now it's Persian time. Actually, I probably could have gone into Tyranitar. Yeah, I probably could have gone into Tyranitar now that I think about it. But that's okay. Yeah, I should have gone T-Tar. What am I doing? That was a throw. Yep. But this comes in. It does take hazards, so that's fine. Go T-Tar here. Because it's literally just the Rotom, and I should be faster. But I don't know if this is choice or not. So what do they do? So yeah, they Tera Stellar. Expected. Oh, if there's superpower here, that's pretty spooky. But I think they're just gonna Tera Blast. Oh, they do superpower here. Okay. So that's a kill for the Enam. Goodbye, Tyranitar. You kind of did what I expected you to do there. So now I need to see their leftovers. Okay. So I need to go this. Are you Psychic? Are you Earth Power? They're Tera Blast, okay, but I should live this because I'm very physically bulky. Yum! It's just, I don't know how much damage I'm gonna do here. Oh my god, I kill? I didn't think I would just Oko it like that. Wow. Let's go, okie dokie. You actually just made this game, like, done. You closed the game for me. Good job. Wow, I think I'm actually gonna make playoffs if I win this, like, 3 or 4-0. It's not guaranteed because there's so many people in this 4-loss bracket that it is dicey. It is so dicey. However, the vision is clear. They will-o-wisp and miss. I am so sorry. That should not have happened. But, wow. And okay, it's a kill. Okay. So we win this 4-0. Oh my god. Wait, there's a real chance, especially with that right there, that we make it to playoffs. So that's so exciting. Oh my goodness. I'll let y'all know after the next battle because this is week 7. And the week 8 battle still definitely matters. But now that we're at, I believe it's 3 and 4, this is really good. So just this one, and then a win next week, we're in 100%. So that's so exciting. Good games to my opponent. It was a fun one, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.